Hello and welcome to QiGong. Today we're going to do some exercises that play with dragon energy and we're going to play with tiger energy, so it's going to be a fun class. As always, for every class, every time we play QiGong, do what works for your body. Honor you. I'm not in your body, so I don't know what your physical limitations are, if you have any limitations. So always, please do what works for you. Modify anything I do to work for you and your body. So we're going to start legs shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. I often have mine pointing out just a little bit due to some knee issues, and we're about ready to begin. So we always want to start with breathing. Hands over the lower belly, and we're going to commence breathing in and out from the lower abdomen, breathing through our nose, inhales and exhales through the nose. So let's begin. Inhaling through the nose, expand your belly out into your hands, and then as you exhale, the belly goes back towards the spine. Inhale, expand the belly. Exhale, belly back towards the spine, and continue. Now bring one hand up to the chest. So we're going to inhale into the belly, expand that breath up through the ribs and into the chest. And then as we exhale, belly goes back, right down to the belly, back towards the spine. So inhale, belly, ribs, chest, and exhale all the way back down. Belly goes back towards the spine. Do one more complete round. Bring your arms down to your sides. Let's get a little bit of activation into the spine. And we're going to turn from the hips and the waist, knocking on the low back and the waist, wherever your arms land naturally. This is called knocking on the door of life because the point on the spine where we're knocking at the back is directly behind the navel. And this opens us up. We're opening up the energy of the spine. And the energy of the spine is a massive part, an integral part of our life energy. And then with a light fist, not just below the shoulder blade. Activating the lungs here, as we knock on the chest. Chinese medicine, this is the lung, 1 and 2 points. Continue your nice big inhales and exhales. And then with a slightly cupped open hand, we're going to knock up over the shoulders. So we're knocking on the shoulder with our palms. Our fingers are hitting the top of our back. Activating energy in the shoulders, upper back, neck. Clearing that energy pathway up to the head, up to the brain. This is great for clarity of thinking. And then we'll come back with a light fist to the chest. And back down to the waist and the low back. On your next exhale, cease knocking. Let the arms float in the air. Spread the fingers. Feel the air going through the fingers. And slow this down. Slow it down till you come to stillness. We're going to get a little more activation in both the breath and the spine. We're going to do spinal cord breathing. Bring the arms up, look up, and as you look up, inhale, and then exhale as you come forward and down. So we tuck the chin towards the chest, forearms towards each other, curving through the spine. Inhale as we come up, tuck the tailbone. Looking up on it, inhale, dropping the shoulders back and down. Exhaling as we come down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Next time you come down, turn over towards your right. Then inhale up, turn to the center, exhale down. While you're down here, turn to the left. Inhale up, exhale to the center. Turning to the right, inhale up, exhale to the center. Continue that. One more each side. Beautiful. Let's do some more activation with Qi massage. So with the backs of your hands, We're going to knock up and down, low back, all the way down to the tailbone. Knocking on the butt, all the way to the tailbone, all the way up to the top of the kidneys. You're getting the adrenal glands at the top of the kidneys. Knocking up and down. Great for getting energy through the low back, activating the kidneys, activating the adrenals, sending some energy to our hips. Okay, next time we come down, turn around to your palms, and we're going to slap down the backs of the legs all the way to the ankles and inside the legs, slapping all the way up to the abdomen, and then back around. Getting the yang meridians down the backs of the legs, activating the yin meridians on the insides of the legs. One more time. Tapping on the leg gates here. So making a light fist, we're going to knock here. And then we're going to activate our legs too. So we're going to bend and straighten as we knock. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. One more time. And then pause. And then open your hands. Put them right over the leg gates here where your legs join your body. Close your eyes. Feel the energy running here. Feel that energy running all the way down into your legs. Beautiful. So now with light fist, I'm going to knock right over the navel. And activate all our organs here. This is great for digestion. Not recommended if you've just had a meal. Then up to the solar plexus. And then down to the lower abdomen below the navel. Our lower dantian, our elixir field. And now we're going to go in a circle. So tapping up your right. Just below the ribs, over to the left and down. Great for digestion. Getting all our organs activated. Let's do this one more time. Next time you come around. Then come back over the navel, knocking right over the navel. A few more times here. And then pause, connecting thumb and forefinger in the webbing. Place the hands, thumbs roughly over the navel, hands over the lower abdomen. Close your eyes and feel that energy running here. Great activation, great chi massage. Now we're going to come up to the chest, up and down the sternum. We're going to knock. Activating the lungs. Then knock on one side, and then we're going to slap down the inside of the arms. That's the yin meridians on the inside. Turn the arm over at the wrist. Slapping up the outside, which is the yang meridians. Back down to the wrist, turning arm over, back up, one more time, coming over to the other side, slapping down the yin meridians to the wrist, back up the outside, all the way to the neck and shoulders, and back down, all the way up. we're going to knock on the chest again, up and down the sternum. And a great way to release any cloudy, stagnant energy is with a mouth exhale. So we're going to inhale through the nose, and then exhale with the sigh, the heart sound, ha. One more time. And then pause. Float the arms down to the sides. And close your eyes and feel the energy moving through your chest, through your arms. You may feel some tingling in your hands, down into your fingers. So now we're going to do a move called Tiger Clears the Way. So bringing the hands up, slight curl of your fingers. We're going to do tiger claws here. And the mechanics of the move is bringing your arms down, and then we bend the knees. And as we straighten the arms out to the side, we straighten the legs. Bringing the arms back down, we bend again, and then straighten. So it's like a pump. It's like bend and straighten as you come up. And we mouth exhale as we come down. And of course, only come down as far as is comfortable for you and your legs and your knees. If you need to just do it a little bit, do it more gentle. Clearing any stuck, unwanted energy out of the way. This is beautiful for that. One more. Come up. Bring your arms down to the center. Cross them as we do a final clearing. And you can do a little tiger growl if you want to. Do it again. Coming up. Beautiful. Awesome. All right, we've done our tiger. So now let's go into swimming dragon movements. So bring your feet a little wider. Wider leg stance here. Bending the knees only as far as is comfortable for you. Bringing the hands together at the heart. We're going to do heart to the sky breathing. So inhale, heart to the sky. Exhale, we sink the chest a bit. Palms together at the chest. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, palms together and pause. Bending through the knees a little bit more. And as we begin, press the hands in one direction. Turn your head in the opposite direction. Then bring the hands over to the other side. Turn your head to the other side. Now we're going to add the weight shift. So as you press away, you shift your weight to the opposite leg in the direction that your head is turning. So the weight is to the direction where your head is looking. So switch to the other side, pressing away. Switch. We inhale, exhale. Try and straighten that arm, inner arm as much as you can. I can do one side a little bit better than the other. I definitely can't straighten them. And play with the height here. You may need to be up here. doing a little more gentle, or maybe you can come down. Next time to center, pause, resetting our squat here, pressing the palms together. And we're going to start to swim our dragon. Shifting the weight from side to side, moving the torso from the hips and the waist. So the arms are moving with the movement of the torso. You're swimming your dragon here. And then start to come up a bit. Up to the face. And now the arms are moving independently, coming up above the head, coming all the way up, and then bring them back down. We're going to do this entire sequence again. So pressing palms in one direction, turning your head and weight shift in the opposite direction. Pressing those palms together, trying to straighten that inner arm as much as you can without causing any discomfort. Again, always honor you and your body. See if you can come a little bit lower. I have to be careful of my knees, as we all should. And so if I feel any tweaking in my knees, I just back off a bit and I come up. Our bodies are different every day. I'm not in your body. You know what works for you. Next time back to center, pause, pressing the palm together. Let's swim our dragon. And this time, get a little more creative. You might bring your dragon all the way over to the side, looking behind you, over a shoulder. Have fun with this. Maybe you can come down. Maybe you want to be up a little. Bring it up to about face height. Bringing the palms up, arms up above the head. Beautiful. Back down to the chest. I'm going to do heart to the sky. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Pause here. Now we're going to come over into a forward fold. In this wide-legged stance, come forward and down. Fingers to the ground. Knees bent or straight, whatever works for you. Let the head hang to the floor, releasing through the low back. Nice big inhales and exhales from the belly here. When you're ready, bend the knees. Slowly, slowly roll up. One hand over the back of the other, all the way up into a gentle back bend, pushing the hips forward. We're going to go into a full body flow. So exhale as you come forward and down. Inhale as you come up. Exhale. Bending the knees as you inhale up. Then straighten, pushing the hips forward. This stretches all the major muscle groups in both the front and the back of the body. One more time. Bring arms out and down to the sides. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to stay in this wide leg stance. Turning your right toes out, bending through the knees, straight in the back leg. Bring the hands to the heart to start. Once you're set, and then again, always watch your front knee that it's not going over the toes. And you can have a shorter stance, a wider stance, do what works for you. Beautiful. Now, face your hands forward. We're going to start with circles. We're going to go into tiger pierces the veil. So now, as your hands come down, face them towards the ground. Bring them forward. Now face forward, facing the palms forward as you come up, straightening that front leg. Then we bend that front leg, piercing the veil. Then we inhale as we come up. Exhale as we come forward towards that front knee. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale. Exhale. So think of something you want to create or do where perhaps there's some blockage or some stuckness, some stuck energy. Tiger pierce the veil allows you to pierce through that piercing motion as we come forward. I'm going to do this one more time, piercing the veil, coming up. Then as you come down, pause, turn that foot forward. We're going to do heart to the sky. Let's breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Pause here. Now let's turn the opposite foot out, bringing this foot back. Again, only as far as is comfortable. If this is too difficult, bring it in. If you want to get a little extra leg work here, bring it out a little. And again, we're going to start palms facing forward. Let's do some circles here. One more. As we come down, palms face the ground. We come forward, piercing the veil. Inhale up as we straighten that front leg. Exhale, bending the front knee. Inhale as we straighten. Exhale. Inhaling up. Exhale. piercing through any limitations. One more time up. Pause when you come down. Let's turn these toes back to the front. Let's inhale. Exhale. Inhaling, heart to the sky. Exhale, heart to the earth. One more time. Pressing those palms in. Beautiful. Now bring your legs back to shoulder width height. Not height, width. Oh, yeah, we're not going to bring our legs up to our shoulders today. So just feel how you feel. Now we're going to go into our transition of shaking before we go into our flows. So let's do the heart sound, ha, as we exhale. So really loosen through the wrists, hands. Inhale. One more time. And just pause now. Close your eyes. Feel that energy flowing through your body. Feel the activation. You've done a great energetic warm-up activation. You've stretched. Lots of great breathing to activate. Open your eyes. And as we go into flow, let's reset. Again, we've got our legs shoulder width apart, toes pointing forward. Weight a little bit more into the heels. Dropping the tailbone down to the earth. Crown of the head, top of the head, up to the sky, up to the ceiling. So let's inhale as we float our arms up. Weights a little bit more into the heels. Exhale as we float the arms down. You can shift the weight a little more towards the toes as you come down. So inhaling up. Exhale down. We're opening the flow. And for opening the flows, generally we inhale and exhale through the nose. As long as that's available to you. Now bring the arms down, pause, arms around in front. We're going to do a couple of moves from the 5 elements flow. We'll see how many we do today. So we're going to start with the lung element, which is the metal element, which is connected to the organ, which is the lungs. The lungs is the organ that it's connected to. The move is Buddha holds up the earth. So we bring the hands up, towards the chest, towards the lungs, and then spiral the hands out and up so that the thumbs and palms are facing up. Then we spiral the hands back towards the body, again facing the lungs as we come down. The breath is inhaling as we come up, spiral out. Exhale as we come down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. This move can be great for transforming grief or sadness into courage or inspiration. Do this one more time. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Bring your arms down to your sides. We're going to go into the next element, which is the water element, and that's connected to your kidneys at your low back. And the move is called the fountain. So hinging at the hips and the waist, bringing the backs of the hands towards each other as you straighten out, bringing them up to the upper chest, then floating the arms out and down. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as we float the arms out and down. Inhale, it's like bringing that water from the earth all the way up through the body, and then sending that water out like a fountain. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Bringing the arms with nice roundness, round in front of you. Next element is the wood element, and that's connected to your liver on the right side of your ribs. And this move is called tree sways in the wind. So for this movement, turn your hips and your waist to your right. Float your arms, hands above the head, turn to the front, float the arms out and down, back to the starting position. Then turn to your left. Inhale. As you come up, fingers to the top of the head. Pause the breath as you turn to the front, and you exhale down. And then we pause the breath again as we turn. We inhale up, pause the breath as we turn front, exhale down. turn, inhale, turn to the front, exhale down. You're like a tree swaying in the wind. Imagine your legs are the roots of a tree going down into the earth, keeping you centered and grounded. Your torso's like the trunk of the tree, and your arms are like the branches swaying in the wind. It's like you're moving with the winds of change, yet still staying firmly centered, grounded, connected to the earth. Let's do one more each side. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhale, exhale. Anytime during any part of our moves, we do a lot of arm and shoulder movement. Please give your arms a little wiggle, little shake, whatever you need, little shoulder roll. Be kind to you. Do what works for you every day. Now, nice roundness in the arm as if you're hugging a tree. This posture is called Embrace the Tree. As we go into the next element, fire element, connected to the heart and the pericardium, which is the sac around the heart that protects the heart. Let's bring right hand down towards the ground, palm towards the ground. Shift your weight to the left, turn at the hips and the waist, and then switch your hand. Bottom hand comes up in front of the heart, top hand comes down, palm facing towards the earth. Shift the weight right, turn at the hips and the waist, switch the hands. So we shift the weight, turn, switch the hands, shift, turn, switch, and continue. There is no specific direction for the breath on this move called cloudy hands. You may wish to inhale in one direction, exhale in the other direction. Upper hand is facing towards the heart, protecting the heart. Bottom hand as if it is floating across a nice, cool, clear body of water. So if you've got too much physical or emotional heat in your heart, you can cool that off with this bottom hand as we do this flow. And a great way to assist and further any dispersing of too much heat in the heart is to do the healing sound for the heart, which is ha, which we did when we were shaking. So on your exhale, you could we can continue breathing in and out through the nose. Let's do one more in each direction. Coming back to center and pausing. Let your arms drop down to the sides. Now we're going to pull down the heavens, smoothing out the energy. So inhale as you raise your arms up, palms face towards you. As you exhale, down. Inhaling up. Exhale as you come down. Bringing any excess energy from your head down through your body into your lower belly, your lower dantian. Storing that energy here. Inhale up. Exhale down. As we come down, bring the hands over the lower belly, the lower abdomen, bringing the legs close together, softening through the knees, closing the eyes. So soften the entire legs, like soften the feet, the ankles, the hips, and again the knees. As you do that, you'll notice that your body will start to rock and sway. It's finding its center. Continue to breathe in and out through the belly. And then open your eyes, bring your arms down to the center. That's the physical portion of our practice. Now I invite you to get comfortable. We're going to do a brief meditation. So whether you want to sit down, lie down, I'm going to grab a chair. So once you're comfortable, closing down the eyes. Adjust your body if you need to get even more comfortable. Now connecting within. Feel your body connected to whatever surface you are resting on. Feeling your feet connected to the ground. Allowing the surface to support your body. turning your attention inward. Taking nice, smooth, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Let's notice our breathing. Body is so awesome that it does this for us throughout the day without us even having to be aware of it. And it's nice to turn our attention to our breath, to notice throughout the day when we might be holding our breath or shallow breathing. It's been shown that inhaling and exhaling through the nose is more optimal for our health. So next time you inhale, I invite you to pause at the top for a moment and notice that your body will, unless you're forcefully holding it, automatically exhale. And then at the bottom of your exhale, just pause for a moment. And then inhale as your body will naturally. Pausing again at the top and allowing your body to exhale without any force. And pausing again at the bottom. And just continuing that. Slight pauses at the bottom and the top. We're not doing box breath if that's something you're familiar with. It's just getting more aware, more connected with our breath. Notice what you notice as you're pausing briefly at the bottom and top of your breath. Noticing with no judgment. Simply having gratitude for your amazing body. Breathing for you. Notice that you're holding tension anywhere. Send the breath to that area of your body. Invite it to relax. hands over your belly. Now start making nice, gentle circles right over your belly, your lower dantian, which translates into elixir field. Storing all the work, all the energy that you have cultivated throughout your practice today. Making smaller circles until you come to a pause, storing that energy here. Open your eyes, back to the room, coming back to being present and aware. That's our practice for today. I'm grateful for you joining me. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye for now.